You'll tune in. Okay. I'll introduce. You'll tune in. They don't. They can hear the backdrop, and you'll bring them out. They know the behind the scenes stuff.
Good evening.
We're talking behind the scenes stuff. Good evening, everybody. We're still tweaking a little bit. We're trying to figure out our order here. So.
Well, I tuned in last night.
You did? No, I
did.
tuned in last night.
I tuned in last night.
You did? Oh, Lordy, have mercy. Then
You too.
why don't you tell the folks what we're doing then?
Hi. I'm Rajkadam Singh.
I'm Raj Mantra Singh.
And
Sanam.
we are here to chant with you to Guru Ram Das. Before we start, I do want to just say that things are really escalating in our country right now. There's a lot going on.
I think you have to up your voice.
There's a lot going on, and we're seeing things in the news. The president's saying things. There seems to be police and military escalation that's happening. But this is the time that yogis need to do what yogis do best, which is to chant and meditate and pray. It's not that we shouldn't be out there on the streets protesting.
We
should
should
be doing that too. However, with the violence that is out there right now, that's something that we don't need to put in our minds, and we definitely should not be part of.
And that's a lot of people, that's a lot of stress that people are going through. That's a lot of history that people are going through. We should not judge our brothers and our sisters. We should be supporting them. Yes, there shouldn't be violence, obviously. But, we should also pray for people because they're doing the best that they can probably do right now. What we could do for them is support them in a way where we can alleviate a little bit of that stress by maybe walking up to somebody and giving them a thumbs up and telling them how much we care about them.
Yeah.
If you see somebody on the street smile, well, you can smile through your mask. You have to smile with your eyes.
Smize. You can smize at them.
But be kind. Be patient with people. Even if you might have a different opinion, your opinion right now, try to hold it and try to hold space for them so they can tell their story. Because when you're not allowed to tell your story, it's very frustrating, and you're trying to do the best you can do, and then what happens is you snap, and what comes out is some ugliness sometimes. But we have to understand where it's coming from. We really, 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 really need to be compassionate now. And like Raj Kadam said, for more than ever, yogis, we know how to meditate and we know how to change a frequency. And this, I'm sorry, I was saying, and this is the age of Aquarius. This is all part of that age.
Right.
So the frequency is changing of the planet. And, Yogi Bhajan even said during this time, people were just going to go a little crazy. Because we're challenged by going from one age, which was the Piscean age, which was institutions and hierarchies, which are trying to really hold on for dear life, into an age of Aquarius where we're all Aquarian leaders and we're all equal. It started in the 60s, the dawn of the age of Aquarius, as the song goes. But we are in that age right now, and we're seeing it played out in front of us. So the best thing we can do for each other is hold the space for each other by allowing each other to express their grief and their sadness, and pull along and say, I support you. I support you.
But we also have to remember that we have a lot of power within us, within the word, within our belief, within our prayer, to affect change. And the sound current, the vibration, can make a difference too. So you don't have to be out on the streets to make a difference.
No.
You know, it's a tough choice right now because, you know, we are still in the midst of a pandemic.
And we support you either way. If you want to be out there in protest, you're out there in protest. That's supported. If you stay home to, stay home and you're not being complicit. You're not, just because you're protecting yourself from a virus that's still out there. But if you sit at home and you're vibrating a sound or you're meditating and you're sending a bat signal, basically. You're sending the bat signal out. I'm here to support you. And that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to tune in and we're going to chant these words. Guru Guru, Wahe Guru, Guru Ram Das Guru. And we're going to chant these words because Guru Ram Das, our fourth Sikh Guru, was that person. He embodied this open heart of love and compassion. Yeah.
And humility.
Understanding. And because he's the fourth Sikh Guru in his numerology, the 4 is also what we say the neutral mind. And in that neutrality, you can sit and you can hold both those polarities of what's going on right now. What's happening in our world. There's a heaviness to it. But you can also hold the other side to it. And you can hold both these polarities together. And one doesn't mean it's bad and one doesn't mean it's good. It is what it is. But we can sit in this neutrality and be very conscious of what's going on and send this vibration of love out. So you want to talk a little bit about, before I tune in? Do you want to talk a little bit about Guru Guru Rai? Wahe Guru Guru Ram Das Guru?
Well, just to, specifically
to the new people that
specifically about the mantra itself.
Yeah.
The mantra that we chant is Guru Guru, Wahe Guru, Guru Ram Das Guru. So 5 of those words, it's 8 words in total, 5 of them are Guru. And Guru is the teacher. It's the word. It's it's that which brings you from darkness to light. It's not a person, but it's the effect that perhaps a person can bring, or a vibration or a breath that can bring the realization, the awakening to you. Wahe is the feeling you get when that happens. It's this feeling of amazement, of awe, of wonderment. And we say it's the ecstasy of that. So it's like, wow, Wahe, Wahe Guru. And then the last 2 words are Ram Das. So like Guru Ram Das. Ram Das literally means servant of God. And when you serve others, when you serve yourself, your own needs, because God is in all of us, you are serving God.
Yeah. And we all need to be a little bit more of that right now. We all need to be a servant to one another because we need to start to recognize that this beautiful energy, you want to call it God, you want to call it the divine, doesn't matter what you call it, that beautiful energy resides in each one of us.
And we need to also remember that the universe is unfolding as it should be. And so everything that's happening around us is meant to happen. It's not good or bad. It is. It's just the way it is. And we have to also know that as a society, we will get through this. These are growing pains. And they're very painful. But they're necessary. So we need to do what each of us can do in this situation. And if all you can do is sit here tonight and chant, you're making a difference. You're making an impact.
And even if you're not chanting tonight and you just need to relax a little bit, that's quite all right too. I'm all for people coming in, lying down. You can lie down on the floor, you can lie down on your couch or your bed, and you just let the sound of the mantra wash over you. Because if tonight is the night for you just to relax and you just want that kind of meditation, please do that. And if you're going to actively meditate, we'll actively meditate together. But before we do anything, we'll settle down, we'll come centered, and we'll tune in. So please come where you're seated, whether you're on the floor like us, come into an easy pose, cross-legged position. If you're sitting on a chair or couch, quite all right. Please keep your feet flat on the floor and don't slouch. Sit straight up. And if you're wearing socks, unless you have a medical condition, I ask you to take your socks off. It's just better to be barefoot. So wherever you're seated, please close your eyes and sit straight through your spine. And through the closed eyes, start to breathe your breath long, slow, and deep through the nose. And bring awareness to your pituitary gland, which is right between the eyebrows at the root of the nose. Start to breathe at that root of the nose, your long, slow, deep breath. We call this space between the eyebrows ajna, where intuition sits. It's the seat of intuition. One thing Yogi Bhajan taught us was, in this age that we're living in, it's not good enough to just be in our logic right now. That's not what's going to get us through. What's going to get us through is this intuition. You can only tap this intuition by taking an inward journey. And intuition plus your sensations. That's what's going to get you through. There's consciousness and intelligence, and that's great, and you need those things, but you have to apply them. So it's applied consciousness and applied intelligence. And that comes through your intuition, and that comes through your sensations. So let's use those sensations as you breathe. Feel the breath. Feel its quality. Feel its temperature. What it sounds like. Don't try to change anything. Just allow yourself to recognize it. Don't put logic to it. Just recognize it. Use your sensations and feel it. Keeping the awareness at the root of the nose, also bring it down to your navel point, right below your physical navel. It's another great point where we need to strengthen this navel point of ours. Yogi Bhajan used to call it our second brain, this gut instinct. And draw that line between the third eye point and that gut instinct. So between the navel and the root of the nose. And when you visualize that line between the two, you see it goes right through the heart. And we need to use the heart. The heart will inform the mind, not the other way around. That's when we get all caught up in emotion. And Yogi Bhajan used to say emotion becomes commotion. And what we're going to do tonight, we're going to take that commotion and we're going to turn it into devotion by chanting our sounds. Now as you inhale, allow the belly to soften and fill with breath. And as you exhale, draw the navel back towards the spine. Again, long, slow, and deep. Inhale, allow the belly to soften, allow it to fill with your breath. Let your breath be your devotion. And then exhale, pressing the navel back towards the spine, pushing as much air out as possible. Next inhale, belly will soften, breath will come up through the rib cage. Open the rib cage wide and let the breath rise right up to the collarbones. Collarbones are wide and soft, shoulders are down and back. And from the collarbones, exhale down. Bring the ribs in towards one another to the midline of the body. Draw the navel back towards the spine. Inhale deep, belly softens, breath rises, rib cage opens wide, side to side, front and back. Let the heart lift. Keep the heart lifted. Exhale, ribs come in. Again, use all the muscle, tendons, and tissues between the ribs to do this. Make it conscious. Pull the navel back towards the spine. Make it very mechanical. One more time. Inhale deep. Belly softens, ribs open, collarbones are soft and wide, shoulders are down and back. Exhale. Ribs come in, heart stays lifted, navel comes back towards the spine. And on your next inhale, bring the hands together and give them a good rub. Bring some heat to the hands. Bring the hands into a prayer pose in front of the heart center. Exhale here. We'll tune into the Adi mantra. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Ong Namo. To the Creator I bow. Gurudev Namo. To the Teacher within I bow. And we'll chant this 3 times, each on a long breath. Keeping the eyes closed, roll them now in and up at that third eye point, right between the eyebrows. Root of the nose. Keep the heart lifted. Inhale deep. Exhale complete. Inhale to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Suspend the breath. Press the palms and reach through your spine. Reach through the crown of your head. Stay in your posture. Exhale. Inhale deep. Hold the breath. Press the palms. Reach through the spine and feel yourself. Use your sensations in all your directions. In front, behind, side to side, top and bottom. Stay in your posture. Exhale. One last time. Inhale deep, deep, deep. Hold, press the palms, reach through the spine, and feel yourself in all your directions. From the stillness of your heart to the projection of you everywhere. And exhale, keeping the eyes closed. Stay inside, stay inside. Just bring the hands down onto the knees. Stay inside. Stay perfectly still. Stay still and contained here. Feel yourself. Use those sensations. Sit in your third eye. Look right into the third eye. And sit with yourself. Intuition, sensations, applied consciousness, and applied intelligence. Just be with yourself. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly open the eyes. Come back into the room. And like Raj Karan was saying, 5 words of Guru. And when you chant Guru, we ask you to use the tip of your tongue to the roof of the mouth and roll the R a bit. So it sounds like this. Guru. Guru. This is for people that are just joining, that haven't chanted this already. Guru, Guru. Rolls off. It's not Guru, Guru. It's Guru, Guru. Wahe Guru. And then you'll hit the R again like that in Ram. Ram. Because it really hits Ram. You're hitting the roof of the mouth. Ram Das Guru. And we want to do that because you want to get the sound current right. You want it to be effective. Now, that doesn't mean you have to get it right as soon as you start chanting this. Just make the sounds. But that's the ideal. That's where you want to go with it. And if you're new to it, just let it marinate a couple of times. You know, let it run through you a couple of times. Listen to it. And then please, if you're going to actively meditate by chanting the sounds. You'll use that navel point, that second brain, right, where the breath is. You'll bring that breath up and you'll manifest that breath right at the heart center and vibrate the sounds. And then they come up through the 5th chakra and we project it out through our mouths in this beautiful chant. You could also project it out through that third eye, right? Projecting. So 3 mudras that we can do while we're sitting in this meditation. First one is Gya Mudra, which is the thumbs and the first finger. These remaining fingers are razor sharp straight, back of the wrists or on the knees. It's a mudra of expansion. And when your hands are down on your knees, you want to lift the spine and lift the chest. Second one you can use is a prayer pose again. Again, it's bringing balance to yourself. Positive and negative, light and dark, these polarities. We bring them together and we neutralize them right here in the neutral mind, right in the heart space. Beautiful. Prayer pose is a beautiful pose to have. Want to press the thumb knuckles lightly into the sternum to make it active, and pressing the palms against each other to make it active. Again, lifting the heart, lifting the chest, lift the spine. Last one. Left hand is on the heart center, right hand is over, middle of the chest. I like to give it a little bit of a squeeze here to, again, remind me to lift my heart, to lift my chest, and lift my spine. And if you want to try all three to see where you sit comfortably in them, do all three during the meditation. It's quite all right. Eyes are closed. They could either be looking through the closed eyes at the tip of the nose, or right at that third eye point, or just merely closed. Again, play with that. See how that feels for you. Just have an experience. Have an experience while you're going through. Try to keep the eyes closed the whole time. That's the other thing. You want to go inward, and you want to ride the sound like a wave, and have your own experience, and use that intuition, and use your feelings. Use those sensations that come up. Don't push anything away, and you don't have to qualify anything either. Okay? You just let it be. Don't try to change anything. Just go through it, and we'll go through it together. Okay? So
I'm glad you bought some time because my computer
good.
crashed.
See, that's
and
intuition.
Restarted.
That's intuition right there.
But I'm all set.
Oh, you're all set?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So everybody come sitting straight up. Pick one of those positions that you like your hands to be in. Close your eyes. Let's have a journey together. Pray for all those out there. Pray for our world. Pray for peace, light, compassion, and love. Sitting straight through the spine, chin in and chest out. And inhale deep.
Guru 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 Guru
From the navel point, deeply inhale through your nose. Hold the breath. Bring awareness to your heart center. And through your breath, exhale and bless yourself. Again, from the navel, inhale deep. Hold the breath, bringing awareness to the heart center. And through your exhale, project your blessings out to all essential workers. Inhale deep. Hold the breath. Awareness at your heart center. Be still, be contained. And through your exhale, project your blessings out to all those who are protesting tonight. From the navel, inhale deep. Hold the breath. Again, bringing awareness to your heart center. Being stilled and being contained. And through your exhale, project your blessings out to the whole world and for peace. Inhale. Exhale. Please keep your eyes closed and just bring your hands down onto your knees. Again, being perfectly still. Sit like a yogi, perfectly still. Use your sensations. Find and feel where you sit against the ground. Find and feel gravity. Feel yourself being grounded. And allow the rest of your spine to elongate up through the crown of your head. Feeling yourself in both those directions, down and up. Bring stillness to your heart center, and through your devotion to your breath as you breathe in and out, bring awareness to all your directions. In front of you, behind you, side to side, top and bottom, this auric field, this shield, this protection. Being still and being expansive at the same time. Feel your power within. Feel you in you. Be with you, sitting you. Feel yourself in your highest consciousness. That's Waheguru. And inhale. Exhale. And slowly, slowly open the eyes and start to bring yourself back into the room. Waheguru. What a beautiful recording that is of Guru Guru Waheguru Guru Ravdas Guru. Again, that's a beautiful recording by Guru Ganesha. And we'll be using it all week. Really, really lovely. We still have a little bit more business to do, and Rosh Karam is going to lead us in Mass.
So we have another mantra that we do every night. It's one word, Akal. Akal means undying or deathless, and it's a reference to the nature of the soul, the true nature of the soul, that which lies within this body. When the body dies, the soul is released, and at that point, the soul is to move on and continue its journey throughout the universe in whatever form that might take. The problem is that with a lot of people, they're not really prepared to die. And they're not really sure what to do afterwards, or where to go, or what comes next, or how to let go. And that's the big one, how to let go. How to let go of all those attachments that you've created on this planet. The people, the places, the things. Nobody wants to leave that, but when you realize that there's an infinity out there, that there are infinite worlds, infinite universes, infinite lives that we have to live, Waheguru, it becomes what's next instead of I can't let go. And so what we do is we chant the call to shine a beacon, like a foghorn at night. We guide the souls on their way to the next stage of their existence. At the same time, it's a reminder for ourselves of our own infinite capacity, infinite nature within us, the soul, the shining light of our consciousness that is just waiting to be freed once the purpose of our life has been fulfilled. And so we will chant this 5 times. Long, deep breath. Come seated. Come seated.
That's okay.
Come seated.
That's what happens after you meditate for
Exactly.
41 minutes.
Woo. Come seated comfortably. nice tall spine, eyes closed, palms together at the heart center. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to chant. Suspend the breath. Shine the light of your soul so that you may be a beacon to all those souls waiting to move on. Let us close with the long time sunshine song and 3 long Sat Nams. Sat is truth, Nam is your identity. Accept that truth. It's who you really are. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Hail, hail, Guru Ramdas, heal the world. Hail, hail, Guru Ramdas, heal the world. Hail, hail, Guru Ramdas, heal the world. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. And Satnam. So, week number 11, we're in it, and our hopes and our prayers every night are the same, that this little time spent together opens your heart, decreases your anxiety, your fear, and brings courage to your life. Because it takes courage. It takes courage to face another day, and we're going to face another day tomorrow together. And that's our hope and our prayer. That we can do it with grace, and we can do it with love and compassion and understanding. Because we need it in this time. This is the time. Courage.
This is the time right now. This is the Aquarian age. This is the shift. This is a shift in so many different ways, and we all need to wake up to our highest consciousness and apply it. Apply our consciousness and our intelligence by using our intuition and using our sensations. Don't get caught up in emotions where they turn into commotion. And when they do, we have to be patient for those people, and we have to hold our hand out to them to pull them out of that commotion with love and kindness and compassion. So let's keep that in our hearts and keep praying to Guru Ram Das. It's always a good way to access all those great traits of all those things, and a great reminder that we can live in peace. So with that, have a peaceful evening. Rosh Hashanah, anything? Go ahead.
You said it all.
Okay, have a great evening, everybody, and a great night's sleep, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Take care.
Back here at 8 p.m.
Keep those souls shining.
Shiny, happy people. That's what we are.
People of love.
We are the people of love, for sure.
We are the people.
And behind the scenes, what's happening? Good evening, everybody. We're still tweaking a little bit. We're trying to figure out our order here. So, Rosh Hashanah, I don't know what happened.